take ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they top it off with a little trickeration. He'll bring it out. It's White. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
Here's the pressure, and down he goes.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Way back in his own territory as he hauls it in. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking down the middle. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Johnson looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout taken here. 2nd one called by Kansas State. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Manning. They'll finally on that one. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Snap in the shotgun. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Barrels ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. Takes the handoff. It's Campbell. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially. There he goes! And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Pulls it in. It's Richardson. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the left side. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail. It's complete on the right side. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why.
Finding some room. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Campbell. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Duke! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
He just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't he's so impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And he's not going to take the touchback. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Behind the chains now on second and long. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Stumbled to the ground.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Makes the grab in their space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive coming up with the big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
Got a little grass. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Got enough space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Finding open areas. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to fire on second down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw it again. Got a man. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Blue Devils have their whole play playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He wants to throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, that was pretty easy for the quarterback, right? You just need a few yards to pick up that first, so you find the tight end, put it on his body, let him go do the work, and you keep the drive alive.
The run inside. It's Campbell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
After that incompletion here, tied in the 4th quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock?
Wait just a second. They're going to go for it here, and man, if they don't get it, it brings losing into the equation. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Bringing it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
It's the one thing the head coach challenges his team with, guys. Late in games in the 4th quarter, tie ball game, who's going to step up and make a play? That guy did right there. Picking it off, taking it to the house.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
That makes the score for Kansas State.
Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game, this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's McAllister. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Sellers through the noise. He's going to take a shot. Goes high to pull it in. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Man, this defense is reeling already. First play of the game, and you give up an explosive play in the passing game just like that. They better collect themselves and buckle up and get ready to go.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. On the ground with the counter. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Fuller. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Now here's Sellers. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. To the 10. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell they want a touchdown. They want points. Fourth down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big fourth down conversion.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds onto that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that
ball is loose. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun on third down, Sellers. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Fourth down, Sellers. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. The run inside. It's Cobb. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Keep it on the ground. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Offense staying on the field there in hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Trying to do it on the ground. No room to run, and he'll be stopped for no gain on 4th and 2.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And that's frustrating for an offense, man, because you got great field position set up. You want to be aggressive. You want to take advantage of it. But in order to do that, the offensive line has to do their job. You've got to give your QB time. They don't do it. And back-to-back plays, they're going the completely wrong direction.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The Gamecocks will go for it here on 4th down. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Going for it all. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory.
Snags it, and he's open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Auburn doing business in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Cobb. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll try it again. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback keeps it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They'll run it. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was paid.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone, it's McAllister. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throwing, Sellers. Rushes on him. He gets away. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. He's going to run it. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking.
Well, nice job that time by the defense locking in. We've seen earlier in this drive, this quarterback make some plays with his feet. That time, though, the defense was ready for it. They weren't.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Sellers from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Fourth down, Sellers. Trying to beat the D deep. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And not surprised at all, man. You force the turnover, great field position, and you get aggressive. You try to throw the football on the first play. This is that little fringe area, man. That 30 to 50-yard line, you got a lot of space to still throw. You get your receivers open to try to make plays in the passing.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Brown wants to pass. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
And how about a third down? They try to attack the outer part of the field. A lot of times those out route.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Here's Sellers to throw. Looking for a huge play. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Second down, he'll throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Off-play action on first down. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
A strike downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Running inside. It's Cobb. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Gets it out fast.
That tells you a lot. Confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Brown will throw it. He's got it down the middle. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the run.
The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time he wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Cobb. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Called his own number on that one, but they are ready for it and stop him. It'll be 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Brown wants to pass. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense. He'll take a deep shot here.
And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room.
And, man, this offense needed that. They've got to get it going. That clock is ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number 1. Let's see if they can get a streak going, get down the field, and put some points on the scoreboard.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
When we were throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running back.
Breaks into the open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
This quarterback is so good at creating. When plays break down, when things aren't perfect, he has the ability to buy time, use his athleticism, and torch a defense, and he did it right there with his legs.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. On the run, it's Cobb. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Brown will throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Fourth down, and it looks as if they'll go, and they're not in the huddle. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Could be an alley. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Fires left. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Running inside, it's Clark. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Unloads it left. Zips it out to his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Throwing Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And I like it. Very smart defense. Understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep. Breaking on the football. Making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. And the ball's free in the backfield. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. Brown wants to pass. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Washington. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Might be changing the route. To the air on 1st down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. The holder will find a spot at the 38-yard line. That means a 48-yarder and a chance to win it. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The holder will find a spot at the 38-yard line. That means a 48-yarder and a chance to win it. It's good! Reach for a long one, and he gives them the W. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the 1st down, I think you just keep your points. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played today.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College. Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. It's the USC Trojans and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Wolverines headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Coming out with it, it's Miller. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for space. It's Jordan. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
And a great job by the defense stringing that ball along. But when I'm the offensive player, man, I see I'm not going to get anywhere, lower my shoulder, get that extra 2 or 3 yards to always try to make the situation more manageable on the next down.
Escapes the pressure going right. Turning it on. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Give to the running back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles and those guards and centers.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He couldn't get those last couple of yards he needed, and the defense denies the 4th down attempt.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Got room on the return. The 20. Inside the touchdown Trojans. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. What a play by this defense with a pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Snags it, and there's running room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw. It's Underwood. This time it's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, the slot receiver's running the in-route there. He does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense right over the middle of the field.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Bryce Underwood to the air again. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throwing, Underwood. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Has it. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Again, it's Underwood. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gets the back moving. Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Fourth down, Underwood. He's going for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. Extra point here will tie the game.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception. on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fakes the grab on the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
There's some room. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, fires INT, sets up the offense with his possession. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Here's Underwood to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Motion from the back. Underwood to throw for it on fourth. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks.
Maybe some room here. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They've got it first and 10 from the 25. Keeps it on the bootleg. On the run, still looking. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with second and 10. Using his legs, it's Jordan. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fellow right in the middle.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A low line drive and not his best work. And they'll touch it dead at about the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Trying to move them on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
It's so nice.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Pulls it in. It's Bowman. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The run inside. It's Jordan. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody.
Touchdown, USC! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Under fire. He's going to let it go. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And what a great job by the defense getting the turnover, but also giving their team an opportunity to kick a field goal here now with just seconds to go in the half.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Absolute shank. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. The Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the...
for the 4th time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the third quarter.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
The give is to Miller. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Now the play fake. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Trojans! And they add 6 more to